So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 43 and in this video we learn to add animation to our sequence while we're using the sequence. That's the difference because in the last video what we did was something like that. We added animation like this fire here after, and now you see already what I added to my new animation, this circle where I spinning, and this one we are learning in this video. So, and how we are doing that? First of all, we go to our character like old time, we jump in it, we open it, and we need our sequence which we want to add. In my case, I want to add it to the attack animation. You can add it to any animation you want. That's the good point. And in my case, I open up now this animation, double click it, and here we are. So here, probably yours is empty. What you have to do now, that's very important, that you go to this track. I already renamed this track. When I double click it or something like so, then you can rename this track. In your case, it should be 1 or something like that. And I renamed that. And important is now on this track, you have to right click, because if you click one of these other places, it will not work. And what we need there is when you right click, you see there is a add notify. There are different ways to add now something. Add notify state, add notify sync marker, and so on. Important is we have here different options. There you can read in the documentation what they are and how they work, but I make here just a example. And important for us is here some default ones, and you can see this one is the Niagara, the new system, which I'm not using right now. That's why I have to select the other one, which is play particle effect in my case. But if you have a Niagara, you can use perhaps this one here, right? They have some supported features or some extended features which can help you. Important for us are here two effects actually. The first one is play particle effect and play sound, because we want also add a sound too. So first of all, let's add just the effect, because you click on it and then you see something like this one. It's green. Then if you click on this effect on the right side, it pops up a details panel, and here you can specify your effect. In my case, I specified this effect, this circle effect, which fits to my rounding, and you can find an effect, add it to here, and yeah. And I did this already. Important, so it's here one more step. After you add it here, we are back, because this one was the same, I just added here. Important is where you clicked also, because then this effect appears at this point. But of course, if you don't want it at this frame, you can just drag and drop it here a little bit around. It's not a big deal. So the next thing is, when you click on your effect, you can change here not much actually, but something you can change, and that's very important. Of course, the location, and then some rotations. But the location I had to change, because when I have this here under my bottom and I can preview, it was on the bottom, this swing. While I'm swinging, I want it, of course, not on the bottom. I want to have it here in the middle, and then you can change, of course, here like you want the location. That's all time nice. So after that, that's already it actually. That's fantastic. Very easy, very straightforward. I have here something, a strange message, but ignore this. You don't have this. I have added a strange sound later, which we are going to add too. So let's start for test fast, and you see that's the thing what we have. That looks already cool, but without sound, it has already a nice impact. But now I want to add sound too, that it makes more impact. And one more mistake I want to show you, that you realize sometimes something. When I jump, no, let me spin and jump, then you see this one is in the air, because the effect pops up there. You can avoid something like that when you say either when you say don't jump while we are spinning, or you make a check if it's in air, just don't spawn this effect. So this is a blueprint effect which we can fix later. Easy fix actually, but not right now. I want to show you something more here with adding effects. So let's go back to our animation. That was good, but I want sound too, right? But the problem is here, I want the sound at the same frame, which is 0 from start. And I can't do this here because they are not overlapping. That's why we have to add a track, add notify track, and you see this one is the new track, and I write here sound, something like that. And now I can here right click, add notify, I go to play sound, I bring it to frame 0, I click on the sound, and now I have to choose here a sound which is usable. For demonstration purposes, I have not really made a spinning sound or something. I created some audios, but not a spinning sound. I will probably create this one in later. But let's go here to the starter content. There are some audios. We click on it, and probably I will have a problem here again. And let's see. They sound not really cool and so. But let's make this effect here. This one I take, let's see, I double click it, check it, it's not looping. I don't know if I can use it, but select this, oops, like lock this, select this one, or remember the name, which was it now? Doesn't matter, both are okay. I select this one, I go back to my notify, and I use, or you write here the name, and I click here this one, and now, that's cool. And we save that, and we test it. And here it says again this, I had the one shot, I know, that was the before test. I don't know why it's popping up all the time, even I have deleted this one. But anyway, I fix this later. So let's test this. Okay, the sound makes no sense. Probably we need here something like a whiling sound. But you see the notify is here. And later, if you make a right sound, this effect will really cool, like, you know, a spinning effect, like something like so, or attacking. I had anywhere a sound like that, but not here. So that was that. And before I stop, I think that's enough for this video, and in the next video I will show you one more thing about notifies. I go back here because this is only one way to add notifies, and this added notifies which you see here are not very flexible. We can make them much more flexible with coding, but here we can't code much. We have not, or perhaps we can, I'm not sure. There is probably perhaps here is a way to code, but I will show you the right way to code and how to add notifies another way. There are another way which includes blueprint coding, and this one we learn in the next video. And like all time, if you have any questions, because I made all on the fly, there are probably many mistakes and so on, you can ask them here in the comments. And with that said, see you in the next. Bye.